we're gonna go ahead and go into some AEW news and notes here. Let's see, you like this one or we like that? What view I want? I'm trying to see. I think we'll rock with this view on this one, man. Back us out a little bit. A little bit more. So AEW Forbidden Door went on this past Sunday, and I try to dibble and dab into AEW a little bit on what's been going on, and trying to expand my horizon and not be team WWE on everything, because if you like wrestling, you're going to mess with all the promotions and support it and stuff like that, because you never know who's going to come across each program and stuff like that down the line. So just to kind of go through a couple of matches and stuff on the card. So one of the first matches was Hook, Samoa Joe, and Katsuri Sabata, I guess, against Chris Jericho, Big Bill, and Jeff Cobb. Chris Jericho has gone under another transformation. So now he's doing this thing called the Learning Tree.
The Learning Tree, yeah.
Yes, and just, hi guys, and it's just weird, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he got Big Bill, or Big Cass. That's who we know him as,
yeah.
And in his group or whatever. So I think Hook and Samoa Joe and the crew did take them out. Hook actually used Chris Jericho on finisher on him.
The elbow,
that little elbow thing or whatever it's called, to get the win or whatnot. Let's see. What's another match that was interesting? And some of the people gave grades and stuff on it. I didn't. Let's see. MJF had a match that was pretty. He went against Hexiero. I think that's what his name was. And I heard that this guy put on the show. I wasn't able to see it, but I saw some clips and stuff. Very, very, very good match for what I heard. But MJF picked up the win there. I like the Young Bucks and Okada, man. Okada is funny to me. Like,
I'm saying, look clips of that you did. Yeah,
like,
funny.
dude,
yeah, it's just
like the Acclaim came out. I think it was the Acclaim came out last week, and they come out and they be rapping and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hitting them bars and stuff like that. And so he come out for a little bit, then the sound goes, the microphone goes out again, and so they look to the back. It's Okada on the switchboards and stuff in the back for some reason. I'm like, what he say? I hit the wrong button. I'm so sorry. And then he has this stale face. It was like, bitches. It's hilarious, man. It's growing on me. I kind of like what they're doing with that, with the Young Bucks and the Elite and this. So they had a trios match against the Acclaim, and Kiroshi Tanashi. Now I'm going to, man, I hope he ain't watching, because I'm tearing it up. But the Elite got the dub out of that. Let's see. Brian Danielson defeated Takagi by referee stoppage. I didn't see that match, but they said that match was an A. Didn't get a chance to see that one. Now, I did come in and catch the end of Mina Shirakawa and Timeless Tony Storm. Tony Storm is becoming one of my favorites, bro. What she doing with the Timeless stuff? Chef's kiss, man. And she's funny.
Yeah.
And not only that is she funny, but she's still that Tony Storm that can wrestle, that can get down in the ring. And this was almost kind of a fight for Mariah May kind of match, because Mariah May and Mina were tag team partners, which I learned. I didn't know. I learned this in watching it.
Yeah.
They were tag teams over in New Japan or whatever. So she was kind of caught in the middle, but Tony Storm picked up the win, and they all became cool at the end. And did like a little three-way kiss.
That was that kiss with, yeah.
Yeah, that's what that was. So
Cringy.
yeah. So I think they're going to be some kind of trio now because I think that they squashed it or whatever. So it's going to be interesting to seeing what goes from that. Orange Cassidy versus Zack Sabre Jr. That was a dope match.
Yeah. I'm still mad that Zack Sabre Jr. never came over to WWE. You know, he was in the cruiserweight classic back in the day. Where I know on the women's side we met. That's when they did the Mae Young Classics. We met Rhea and Bianca and all them. With the men's version was the cruiserweight classic, and Zack Sabre Jr. was in that along with a few more Japanese, a few more people from New Japan. And Zack Sabre Jr. You guys know that he never signed any long-term deals with WWE. I think he just did that tournament and that was it. But when you talk about from what I know about him, a technician, putting you in different holes, can twist your whole body up like a pretzel. That's what he does. And
that's exactly what he did to pick up the win, bro.
Yeah,
he bent Orange Cassidy into a pretzel, man. Like he was tapping. He couldn't even tap. He just had to shake his head, bro. He had every limb in whatever way and tapped him out. But it was a good. I'd seen his name before. I've been hearing about him, but I forgot totally about that cruiserweight thing, and that's where I probably seen his name from.
Yeah.
So let's see. All right. Putting a little plug out there on X-Men and have people, to holler at us right quick. Let's see the next match that I saw. Oh yeah, the ladder match to crown the new TNT champion. Jack Perry has a belt now. People out here real don't like Jack Perry, bro. Like
he comes off as a real asshole, like in real life. So that's one thing why people don't like him. He has that on screen persona, but people say he's like that in real life too. So that's probably why.
Yeah, they real deal don't like him, so they end up getting him the belt out there. Had some good people in here. One person that's grown on me that I haven't really watched is Mark Briscoe.
Yeah,
he's silly, bro, on the promos. Like he had the crowd funny, bro.
Yeah,
like
he was always that way, even with his brother. They were the Briscoes as a tag team. He was always the one, talking crazy, and the comedian, the funny guy along with his brother Jay. So
that man is crazy on the mic, bro. That man, it was crazy. So Jack Perry has a belt, and now everybody in the elite has gold.
Now, of course, I have not been watching AEW on a regular. I guess the last TNT champion I thought was Christian. Did he lose it? So like, who was the last? Like, why was it?
So this was the TNT champion was Edge. Remember when he thought he was 26 jumping off the stage?
So he beat Christian for it. Edge was champion, then he got hurt because when he jumped off.
And he had to relinquish it. That's why we had the ladder match.
Okay.
And now we have a new champion crown. Yeah. Let's see. Mercedes Moné and Stephanie Vaquer. She was the NXT in New Japan Strong Woman champion, and I think they have history because, if I'm not mistaken, she beat Mercedes Moné for that belt in a tournament or whatever, or Mercedes had an opportunity to wrestle for it because she got hurt or something.
Right.
Like
well,
that.
I think they had a tournament, and I could be wrong, but I know the finals for that tournament was Mercedes Moné and Willow Nightingale. So maybe Moné beats Stephanie to get to the finals. Maybe that's where the history is, because that's where Mercedes Moné got hurt. Willow won the title, and then that's when she was basically gone. Mercedes was gone for months until she came back and signed with AEW. So.
Okay, so pretty decent match from what I seen or whatever. Moné ended up taking the strap, so she Mercedes two belts.
Yeah.
Mercedes two belts, and that opens her up to different competition from New Japan and from AEW. So that was dope there, but that was overshadowed by Dr. Britt Baker, MD is back in the building.
Back
I've been wondering where she's been, man, and for her to come back, I think that's going to add a little bit more to this women's division and stuff, which Tony Khan said was one of the best in the business.
Yeah. I think the NXT women's roster got this one beat. But anyway, that's a hot take.
Okay, that's a totally hot. That's an orange white hot take.
But I'm glad Britt Baker's back. And I'm glad she's back wrestling. I actually wanted her to go to WWE, but hey, I think she's gonna be over there as long as her husband Adam Cole's over there. Because I actually want both of them back over in WWE, but which I don't. Well, let me backtrack. I don't think they're actually officially married yet. I think it's just dating. But yeah, I'm glad she's back, and so it does open up that women's division and put some more competitive spirit and competition is the word I'm trying to use.
Right. No, I get. I'm with you. So anything that's going to help that, because you got some people, there right now that's pretty good, and Tony Storm is running things right now, but yeah, man, that Tony Storm and Mercedes Moné thing down the line possibly gonna be something nice. So can't wait to check that out. Jon Moxley and Naito.
Did he bleed this match?
Didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
I left by that time. Cut it off by that time. But I know that Naito won the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship back from Jon Moxley, because Moxley had that one. He won that. I guess about a month ago, 2 months ago, or something like that. It's been a minute or something like that. But yeah, he was able to get the belt back or whatever. So then we go to the last match of the evening, which is one that I wanted to see because I always find it a joy to see Will Ospreay in the ring. Yeah. And he went against Swerve. And we knew, these guys have wrestled before or whatever, so they knew each other pretty well. And it was a really, really, really good match. A lot of good spots. A lot of close calls too, man. When you thinking the match was over, man, it was a kick out here and a kick out there, man. It was crazy.
That's one thing about AEW. I can't really say I necessarily hate it. I can't say that I like it either, but the false finishes. Everybody doing their finishing, you kicking out of it 2 or 3 different times. After about the second time kicking out of somebody finishes, I kind of lose. Okay, so you just gonna win with a clothesline? Like what? Why should the third finisher be the one to finally beat you? So
you know what people are saying that because a lot of people were saying they made him look stronger, and I guess that's what kicking out of these finishers and stuff like that, making you look strong in a match or whatever, because he had to hit you with so many of them to put you away, just like how they did with the Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. I think Undertaker took like 25 F5s in that match, and I think he did like 4, to be honest with 4 or 5, and he was able to finally defeat Undertaker. But that's what they did with Will Ospreay. Both of them used each other's moves, I think, or tried to. I think Swerve hit Ospreay with the hidden blade a couple of times. Yeah, and was able to hit his finisher and stuff, and was able to go ahead and win to retain the title. But hey, Swerve is, man, like people was talking crap, man, talking about he was going to be a transitional champion, and Swerve is not going to do this, and Swerve not going to do that. But that man has been putting on quality matches. He is a champion, and I think people need to address that man as such, bro.
Yeah. He did what he needed to do in the ring to win that championship and to retain that championship. Is just it's a lot of us wrestling fans that just don't like his out of the ring stuff, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, they said something about that too. Because what was the pit? Did you see the picture with him and Mercedes Moné? And he had put something like, "They not like us."
Right. Yeah.
And it was like, she was like, somebody had posted, was like, "No, he don't like us."
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang, I gotta do some more research into that with Swerve, man. And I think it's just everybody, man, probably taking it too far.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll see.
I thought you had a new like a commercial break music playing.
No, I don't know what that was. Oh, that was a website that just came on. Wow. Okay then. Well, that was brought to you by randommusic.com. But yeah,
before
pretty
we
dope.
Go ahead.
No, I said pretty dope pay-per-view from the matches I did watch, and then some of the highlights that I did go back and watch. One day I will sit through a whole pay-per-view. I promise I will try and do that and not be picky. But they have 37 matches, and the pay-per-view for about 4.5 hours.
Yeah,
so
because you just went over the matches that were actually on the show. I want to say they had 2 or 3 kickoff matches.
No, bro, they had 5.
Yeah, so it's
they had 4 or 5 pre-show matches, bro.
Yeah.
So the whole AEW experience is longer than the Roots series, pretty much. And whatever works, people love it. I'm going to support it and watch it as much as I can as well.